Good afternoon. Well, it's late afternoon actually. It's about 6:30 in the evening. 1st of June, and it's lovely today. I've been here most of the day. Just give you a little tour around again. You can see how quickly things are growing. Some clematis out. Strawberries are getting along. Garlic's still the same. Flowers are growing. I've had to cover the strawberries up because yesterday there was about 20 strawberries just getting ready to be picked, and when I turned up this afternoon there wasn't a one left. So between the squirrels, the blackbirds and the pigeons, they take them all. So anyway, a bit late for our preventative measures, but you never know. There's a few on here, maybe one down there just getting ready to go red. If you look underneath here, there's quite a few strawberries just starting to go red. The only problem I've got is how do I get in there to take them off? I don't bother with these little ones. They can have these, but no, they'll leave me them and take the big juicy ones. Cheeky monkeys. Anyway, there's a few more strawberries in here. Looks like I'll have to pick the morning times. A few more little ones there. Not really worth growing these, but they do taste nice. Strawberries over there growing nicely. Dahlias. Yeah, don't think they like being in pots. Greenhouse tomatoes growing pretty well. Oh, that one shot up today. That one there in our right hand corner. 2 chilies, 3 cucumbers, all sweet red peppers, jalapenos, California peppers. Well, there's all sorts of things growing. These are the overflow of the red peppers from the supermarket, actually, that one. A few Brussels there. Growing really quickly in here. Outside, no, not growing. Inside, where the warmth is, yeah, they want to go for it. Sedge is looking nice. Beans are coming up, onions in between. A few peas are appeared now. Take the fleece off them. Those cabbages there, sorry, cauliflowers. They're getting a bit flat, as you can see. They're growing too big. So I think they're big enough now to fend for themselves. Those parsnips have come along really well. I hope the same growth is underneath as what is on top. Tomorrow I'll take that fleece off. If the pigeons leave those alone. Bit of an experiment. If they're room with pigeons tomorrow and the big gun comes out, I think. Over here we have potatoes of various descriptions. You can see the ones that were actually bought for me, which were the Morris Piper ones. Well, they're 10 potatoes in a pack, but you can see the difference between buying them and finding them at home. Although those down there are a lot better. So most potatoes in here. Onions, yes, well, they're growing pretty well now. Weeds, yep, growing great. So I've now got this bed over here. Put that bed in today. We've got onions on one side, and I have a beetroot. It's actually called golden eye on that side. seeds, but it'll take about 3 weeks for them to come through. Sprouts there, but they're not coming up. Cats have been in that bit. A different variety of sprout there. I don't know if you can see them, but these are the sprout. They were put in on the 24th of May, which has come up quite well. And that sprout was put in on the 28th of May. Maybe another 4 days and they'll come up. These are all carrots on this side. Nothing's coming up yet. Oh, I've missed a row over there. Those beetroots are coming out. Okay. Down here, those beetroots are growing indoors. They've grown so far and stopped. Those parsnips were the last lot to actually come through. I've only got those out of about 150. They were grown in those small net bags, and I really don't like those small net bags. I don't think they work very well. I'd rather grow them in a tray. No, there's beetroots. All the way down, and they were put in on the, let's have a look, 13th of May. They're looking okay around here. Into the salad greenhouse. Onions are growing nicely. Probably too quick, to be honest. One pumpkin, lots of lettuce, spring onions in the middle, new batch of radish there. These ones are growing pretty well. I took quite a few the other day, as you saw. They're not overgrowing. That one's getting quite big. They're not overgrowing, so I'll leave them in a bit longer. And for the third time, I redid the peas, and today there's two come up. Now I know they're the third time because I planted them all in the right hand corner, and there's another one there. There's nothing in that one. So the first lot rotted off. Second lot were peas that I'd saved from last year. They were put in the middle of these pots, just in the middles there. Nothing happened. So the third lot are actually ones that were left over from last year, but in one of these pouches. So they've grown. A couple of apples have already fallen off, but there's still one left. Two around the corner there. I'm not expecting them to survive, but give them the best chance. Strawberries again. Raspberries are growing strong, along with the weeds with them. More dahlias. And I think this tree's coming down because it's getting too big. Because I need to put another greenhouse over there. That'll be a winter job. Find another greenhouse for that. In fact, if I could get a 15-foot or a 16-foot one, I could do the whole lot. So, you know, the weeds are relentless. Oh, I must show you this in the salad greenhouse. This is how strong weeds are. Now when I made this, I put sand and cement and concrete on the floor on the broken flags. And believe it or not, I've already taken one out that was about 4 inches long. The weeds, as you can see, this is a nettle, and it's snapped off so it'll grow back, a nettle thing. I've grown through the concrete, through the sand, through the membrane, and coming out now. And I know it wasn't in the soil because the soil is fresh soil, packed in the factory, and just coming through on that one spot. And that is where I actually took it out originally before I put the membrane down. I took it out, cut it off as low as I could because it was through the concrete, and it's growing back again. So it's grown through the membrane, through the soil, and the other piece was 4 inches long the other day. I thought that was fascinating to know. So there's all the different beans. Some have reached the top. I think you may need to put a better frame up, because once all the beans get on there it'll pull it down. The next aim is to clear this area as soon as possible, because while I still can get some seeds in, I'd like to get some turnips and Swedes in for Christmas, so that on Christmas Day I can actually use them from this area. So that is the next attack. Maybe just this section that's already been started, but I can get 3, maybe 4 rows in there, which will give me enough for over Christmas and New Year and into January of next year. So that's the plan for that. Anyway, thanks for joining me. The trees are growing great, very healthy. Love to know how old this is. Right, bye for now.